If you're anywhere from Dallas to Kansas City tonight, you are inside a setup that has already produced some of the worst tornado outbreaks in modern history. One storm, one town, 10 minutes. That's all it takes. Right now, warm, unstable air is surging north out of the Gulf of Mexico. At the same time, a powerful upper-level system is digging into the western United States. When those two forces collide over the plains, the atmosphere doesn't just produce storms. It organizes them. And this time, it's organizing fast. The Storm Prediction Center has already outlined a rare day for 30% severe risk stretching from near Oklahoma City through Kansas City into northwestern Missouri. That kind of signal this far out means confidence is high. It means models agree. It means this isn't noise. This is a sequence. Wednesday is the first shift. By late afternoon, heating breaks through the clouds across North Texas and southern Oklahoma. The air destabilizes quickly. Storms begin firing near Dallas and lifting northeast. At first, they look scattered, ordinary, but within minutes, one tightens. Hail forms high inside the updraft. Lightning becomes constant. Wind gusts push past 60 miles per hour. It's not the main event. It's the atmosphere testing balance. Heavy rain falls repeatedly from Springfield toward Little Rock. If storms train, creeks rise fast. Roads flood quietly. The ground begins absorbing more than it should. Because Thursday sharpens everything. Moisture deepens. Humid air pushes north through Oklahoma. Just west of it, dry air slams east across the Texas Panhandle. The boundary tightens into a dry line, and dry lines don't negotiate. Late Thursday afternoon near Amarillo and Lubbock, a towering storm punches upward along that boundary. Within half an hour, it becomes a supercell. Its updraft rotates. Hail grows larger than golf balls. Wind pushes hard against structures. The tornado risk Thursday is isolated but real. The hail threat may be extreme. Metal bends. Glass shatters. Roofs take damage in minutes. But Thursday is still not the ceiling. Friday is. By Friday afternoon, the larger system ejects into the plains. Winds screaming several miles above the ground accelerate to 60, 70, even 80 knots. At the surface, the dry line sharpens dramatically across western Oklahoma and north Texas. To the east, warm, unstable air spreads north into Kansas and Missouri. This is when the environment becomes highly volatile. Storms begin as isolated supercells. And isolated supercells in this pattern are the danger. Picture this. For 38 p.m. near Enid, Oklahoma, a single storm has matured for less than 30 minutes. Radar shows rotation tightening aloft. Velocity signatures strengthen near the surface. The warning polygon appears. Phones vibrate. Within minutes, a funnel forms. Debris lifts. And somewhere underneath that circulation, someone is still trying to decide if it's serious. That's the 10-minute window. That's the part people underestimate. When deep moisture, strong instability, and intense wind shear align over open plains terrain, storms can go from ordinary to violent in less time than it takes to cook dinner. And if supercells remain discrete long enough Friday afternoon, the tornado potential is not trivial. Not spin-ups, not weak brief touchdowns, but the kind that track. The kind that stay on the ground. As evening approaches, storms may begin merging into a powerful squall line. That transition spreads the threat outward. Damaging winds surge east at highway speeds. Power grids strain. Trees snap. Structures weaken. But the most dangerous layer may arrive after dark. Nocturnal severe weather removes your visual warning. You won't see it coming. Rain wraps around circulation. Rotation hides inside lines of storms. Tornadoes can spin up embedded within heavy precipitation with almost no silhouette, no lightning backlight, no horizon contrast. Someone's phone will buzz at 1:17 a.m. Someone else's will be on silent. And when the lights go out, there won't be time to look outside and check. That is why overnight setups are statistically more deadly. Add to this the rainfall component. Multiple rounds from Wednesday through Friday will cross similar corridors. Oklahoma City, Dallas, Little Rock, perhaps stretching north toward Kansas City. The soil becomes saturated. Drainage systems clog. Low water crossings fill faster than expected. Flash flooding does not roar. It rises. This is not one hazard. It is a layered event. Large hail Thursday. Discrete supercells Friday afternoon. Potential tornadoes before sunset. A damaging wind line overnight. Flooding where storms repeat. And the pattern behind it does not collapse immediately after Friday. The broader temperature contrast across the country favors continued storm development into the weekend. But Friday is the hinge. We have not seen this combination of moisture depth, wind intensity aloft, and organized forcing this year. When these elements synchronize over the plains, outcomes depend on small details: storm spacing, timing, boundary interactions. Small shifts, big consequences. Not every town will see severe weather, but someone will. Someone will hear the freight train sound and realize it isn't wind in the trees. Someone will shelter in a hallway while debris hits the roof. Someone will wake up to sirens already sounding. Storms won't wait for you to feel ready. Wednesday tests the atmosphere. Thursday sharpens it. Friday decides what happens next. Now is the quiet part. And the quiet part is when preparation matters most. Because once those first supercells begin rotating, once warnings start stacking across Oklahoma and Kansas, once the line accelerates east after dark, decisions shrink to seconds. This setup has history behind it. The ingredients are not subtle, and the window is closing. Stay alert. Charge your devices. Turn your alerts loud enough to wake you. And do not mistake a calm sky tonight for safety tomorrow. Because sometimes the atmosphere gives you days of warning, and sometimes it only needs 10 minutes.